by people with a few dollars and a dream. But even today, there's still one path to success that only requires a dream and about $10. Because if your dream is to start or grow your business, something as simple as the right business card could make all the difference. Right now at Vistaprint, you can get 500 customized high-quality business cards for only $9.99. That's $9.99, and your satisfaction is absolutely guaranteed. Just go to Vistaprint.com, use promo code 7474 at checkout. That's Vistaprint.com, promo code 7474.
Bobby, you here again?
Yeah, my doctor told me to reduce stress at work, so I come to Buffalo Wild Wings to eat lunch and watch sports. I get to pick one of 7 entrees, like sandwiches and salads, plus one of 7 sides.
Well, I like sides.
It's so affordable I can finally take a vacation.
Where you gonna go?
Here, Tim, here.
Introducing the new B-Dubs Fast Break Lunch Menu, starting at a new low price. Dine in or order takeout weekdays between 11 and 2. Participation and availability may vary. Buffalo Wild Wings. Wings, beer, sports.
Timing is everything, and right now is a great time to get great deals on a certified pre-owned Honda at the Honda Dream Deal sales event going on now. Well-qualified buyers can receive 0.9% APR financing on select Honda certified pre-owned vehicles, so you can feel good about driving KBV.com's 2016 Best Value brand. The Honda Dream Deal sales event is happening now. Visit HondaCertified.com and search for local inventory.
See dealer for financing details based on 2016 brand image awards from Kelley Blue Book. Visit KBV.com for more information. See your Honda dealer for limited warranty details.
Hello? Is this thing on? Hello? Oh, we're on. Oh, okay. Hi there, I'm Derpy Hooves, everybody's favorite bubble pony. And I just want to tell you, hey, come on down to Derpy Muffins, where we have the most derptastic muffins in all of Equestria. I have blueberry muffins, I have coffee muffins, I have banana, strawberry. Every pony loves my muffins, so come on down. You'll have a wonderful time. And there's always a surprise in every muffin. Maybe a toy, maybe a different filling, who knows? Any which way, come on down to Derptastic Muffins, where you can be your special self too.
Bud Light presents Real Men of Genius.
Real Men of Genius.
Today we salute you, Mr. Pro Sports Heckler Guy.
Mr. Pro Sports Heckler Guy.
They say those who can't play, coach. Apparently those who can't coach sit 30 rows back, shirtless, shouting obscenities.
Oh, that's right, motherfucker!
Thanks to you, our team is armed with game-winning tips, like catch the ball and throw it.
Shout it out now!
You stink. That sucks. What a bunch of losers. Not just catcalls, but subtle psychological ploys to prod your team to victory.
Reverse psychology.
So here's to you, old sultan of shouting, because while there may be no I in team, thanks to you, there's always an F and a U. Bud Light Beer, Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis, Missouri.
Do you know what that is? That's the sound of your classmate forwarding a picture from your profile to everyone he knows. A college student downloading all your pictures to his hard drive. A teacher wondering what you were thinking. Some guys posting graphic comments about your body and what they do with it. Your neighbor printing out your latest pictures for his collection. A man spending some alone time with your picture while no one else is around. And worst of all, your dad seeing a photo of you topless, all because of the time you posted those pictures on your profile. Anything you post online, anyone can see. Family, friends, and even not-so-friendly people. So think before you post. For more information, visit www.cybertipline.com.
This message brought to you by the U.S. Department of Justice, the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, and the Ad Council.
Don't ever forget.
Don't ever forget.
In the modern filter cigarette.
It's what's up front that counts.
It's what's up front that counts.
If it hasn't got it there, if it hasn't got it there, if it hasn't got it there, it hasn't got it.
Winston's got it. Up front, up ahead of Winston's pure white modern filter is Winston's Filter Blend. Bright, clear tobaccos, specially processed for filter smoking. Filter Blend up front is the secret of Winston flavor. Remember, it's what's up front that counts.
Yes, Winston's got it there.
Up front.
Winston's got it there.
Up front.
Filter Blend puts it there, puts it there.
So Winston tastes good like a cigarette should. Winston tastes good like a cigarette should.
When you haven't much time to eat,
Unzip a banana when you fancy a fruity treat. Unzip a banana.
Next time you unzip a banana, serve it with custard or add it to jelly. Bananas are delicious when baked, and they go perfectly with your breakfast cereal. Keep plenty in your fruit bowl, and
when you fancy a fruity treat, unzip a banana.
If you could get rewarded for sleeping, would you? What about for sitting on a bench, looking out at the ocean? Or for sitting in a comfy chair, watching football on TV? Guess what? That third dream job is real thanks to Buffalo Wild Wings. You can come in, watch football, and earn points with blazing rewards just for being there. That's right, you're a professional football fan now. Brag about it to all your friends. Buffalo Wild Wings. Wings, beer, sports.
Terms and conditions apply. Must be a Blazing Rewards member. To join and for details, visit BlazingRewards.com or download the Blazing Rewards app.
There's a new kind of Elvis excitement coming your way. An Elvis you'll want to hear again and again. Love Letters.
Love letters straight from your heart.
Elvis's new album, Love Letters. It starts with Elvis soft and low, and it moves like lightning into high gear. Elvis, singing 11 songs you'll want to write love letters about, because every one's a special love letter to you.
'Cause this is our dance, darling.
Love Letters, all signed by Elvis on his new album, available now on RCA Records and Tapes.
Hey, honey, you know what would make me so happy right now?
A movie night?
Well, that and...
A candlelit dinner?
Actually, I was thinking we could...
Go for a walk in...
McDonald's! Babe, listen. I want McDonald's. And some fries.
You're the perfect human.
Get more of what matters at McDonald's. Try a juicy McDouble burger or a crispy McChicken sandwich for just $1.19 each on the Everyday Value menu. A la carte only at participating restaurants. Cannot be combined with combo meal.
There's a whole new way of living. Pepsi helps supply the drive. It's got a lot to give to those who like to live, 'cause Pepsi helps them come alive. It's the Pepsi generation coming at you, going strong. Put yourself behind a Pepsi. If you're living, you belong. You've got a lot to live, and Pepsi's got a lot to give. You've got a lot to live, and Pepsi's got a lot to give. You've got a lot to...
Hello, Frank Walker from National Tiles. This week National Tiles have a beautiful range of polished porcelain floor tiles, slashed by up to 30% and more. Yes, until this Sunday only at National Tiles, save up to 30% and more on our beautiful range of polished porcelain floor tiles. But only until this Sunday. Rush into National Tiles now and save. Go to our website for details. nationaltiles.com.au.
Do you ever feel like you need to get off? Like you really want to come?
Hi, welcome to my Fleshlight Emporium! That's right, Fleshlights! We're talking about things you thought. We have so many fucking Fleshlights, help me! Buy them! They are guaranteed to make you fucking orgasm like a fucking rhinoceros! Oh, you'll be screaming like this!
Things are sure to get sexy tonight when you come down to the Fleshlight Emporium, where we have tons of fleshlights. We're talking about the kinky shit, motherfucker. Yeah, that's right. Frog pussy.
And they're really great! And they're really great! And they're really good! Affordable, too! And they're really great! And they're really good! Affordable! Affordable! Affordable!
I'm sorry.
Sarah. I'm Ellen. One night, I was at a bar. One night, I was at a bar. I had one too many drinks. I had one too many drinks. I got behind the wheel. I got a cab. A squirrel ran across the road. A squirrel ran across the road. I swerved. The cab swerved. I hit a guy. The cabbie just missed a guy. I wish I took a cab. Thank goodness I took a cab.
You have the choice to save a life. Buzzed driving is drunk driving. Brought to you by the Department of Transportation and the Ad Council.
Psst. What are you doing?
Just working on my tan.
In front of your computer screen?
Do you have a better idea?
Actually, I do. Get the Southwest Airlines Rapid Rewards credit card and get 2 round-trip flights when you spend $2,000 in the first 3 months from account opening. You'll go from that computer screen to sunscreen in no time.
Sweet.
Yep, so what are you waiting for? Apply for the Southwest Airlines Rapid Rewards credit card today. Get your 2 round-trip flights and get away. Just visit southwest.com/radio to apply.
A round-trip flight is based on 2 one-way $208 want-to-get-away fares, which equals 24,960 Rapid Rewards points round-trip. Fare availability dependent on destination, time, and day of travel, which are subject to change. All Rapid Rewards rules and regulations apply. Travel good on Southwest Airlines published scheduled service. Account subject to credit approval. Restrictions and limitations apply. Southwest Airlines Rapid Rewards Visa credit cards are issued by Chase Bank USA, N.A. See southwest.com/radio for pricing and rewards details.
Well, here we are again, and I gotta tell you, Jim, this match has me really concerned.
Here we have a powerful heavyweight, a train, weighing in at 6,000 tons. And this hasty lightweight challenger, a car, at just 1.5 tons?
This does not bode well for the car, or the people in it.
It's no contest. Every day, people are injured or killed trying to beat a train at rail crossings. See tracks, think train.
Somewhere between science and superstition, there is another world, a world of darkness. Nobody expected it. Nobody believed it. And nothing could stop it. The one hope. The only hope. The Exorcist. Warner Brothers presents William Peter Blatty's The Exorcist. The Exorcist, directed by William Friedkin. The Exorcist, rated R. Under 17, not admitted without parent.
You may not know it, but there's something on your phone right now that you can use. It's called an FM chip, which allows you to listen to the radio on your phone for free. The problem? Not all cell phone companies have activated it. Why should you have to pay a cell phone company for data to stream what could be received for free? If you want to hear local radio stations like the one you're listening to right now for free on your smartphone, visit ActivateFMChip.com and help make the FM chip mandatory on all smartphones. ActivateFMChip.com.
Do you want a chance to have some time to shine? Do you have a product, a stream, a show, or someone you know that you want to promote? Well, boy, do I have the chance for you! Radio Molly is offering radio ad space for whatever you want to plug. For just $5, you can have a 15-second ad that plays during the commercial breaks. I know what you're thinking. That's unfair. $5 for 15 seconds on a 2 to 3 hour show? You may have 15 seconds for your ad, but the ad will be in 5 commercial breaks on 5 different Radio Molly shows for no extra cost. How amazing is that? Now you're asking, why are we paying for ad space? Where will this money go to? Instead of our pockets, the profit gets put to the show itself and whichever charity Molly wants to help. $5 for a 15-second ad for 5 shows on Radio Molly. And that's 5 going to places where it would help people in need. So ask for the official Radio Molly PayPal, send your $5 and your ad, and it'll be reviewed by Radio Molly staff before it airs in the next show. We encourage you to make your own, allowing you the creative freedom to make it as you see fit. Remember, you only get 15 seconds. We hope this new experimental feature benefits both viewer and the show. Thank you for watching and listening to Radio Molly.
It's Macy's Super Saturday Sale. Buy 2 bras or panties from Bally, Maidenform, and more. Get 1 free during our Fit Matters event. Save 35 to 55% on select fine jewelry. Plus, get an extra 20 or 15% off with your Macy's card or savings pass. Hurry into Macy's Super Saturday Sale, going on now. Plus, Plenty members can earn points every day for savings at Macy's. Savings off regular and sale prices, exclusions apply.
So, fucking, I had to improvise some things. And now I'm under temporary new management. Somehow, Kermit the Frog is now owns Radio Molly. Yeah, I fucking hate this shit. I fucking hate it that it's another morning that I'm up way too early for my own fucking good. Ugh. I mean, yikes. What kind of a fucking day is that? It's cold, it's Easter. I'm gonna be dealing with kids running around all hopped up on sugar and fucking eggs, and not only that, it's April Fool's Day, so I'm also gonna have to deal with fucking kids who are probably screaming half to death because their parents thought it's a good idea to give them boiled eggs or something, or bunch of assholes that's gonna be fucking pranking me all day. Unfunny assholes who pretty much are the bigger assholes than the time that there are assholes on any other fucking given day. Someone as cynical and grumpy as I am. It's hell. Didn't even help fucking Ricky. I ended up hearing about this bullshit tried to pull off last night. Joe ended up degrading into a fucking wedding planning fucking event. Ugh. Trying to sign me up to fucking one of those damn dating sites. One's for grumpy men. Woohoo! Fuck Ricky. But other than my sorrow, sorry ass, sour ass, how are you guys? The 6 people that are in both YouTube and the Twitch this morning. Hopefully you're finding some Jesus or something. Some of you guys are... You really need some fucking Jesus. Like, seriously, holy shit. I'm just waiting until and see if there's going to be anybody who's going to be popping up. Kinda tired, but okay. Currently just relaxing with a breakfast burrito. Morning, Swift Winds. I'm doing fine. Yeah, well, probably forgot about your password. Unless YouTube is really being a prick. Because I already got 2 pranks going with me right now. The fact that one of my computers, my laptop, decided to skip an hour. At one point, it was like a little before 6 o'clock, and it was saying it was 7 while it was still dark out. Laptop decided to skip an hour ahead, like, haha, lols. And YouTube, don't get me started. Because here's the thing. On New Year's Eve, I ended up getting a community guideline strike. That ended up disabling my live stream through my main channel on YouTube. But it has expired last night, or should expire last night. Well, it's actually expired. The community's guideline strike expired, but I am still not allowed to stream. I don't know why. Maybe I'm not supposed to. Have my phone vocal. I don't know. Everybody's being an asshole. Worse. The weather isn't doing very much either. Lastly, last update I got is 7:13 Eastern Time. And everything looks like there's some snow that's trying to, once again, fucking a little bit of snow through the Great Plains region, mostly in Nebraska. Some showers that's moving through a cold front. Sky is sweeping through the deep south. Almost every fucking place it's in a bitter cold. Some mild temperatures when you get into deep south. It's a cold ass fucking April Fool's Day, Easter, what the fuck ever. And it's gonna be probably cold. But anyway, today will be a mild day for the most part. Certain parts of the Midwest will be dealing with rain and cold in the mid-50s. South will warm up to a nice range in the 70s, and so will the Southwest. But the North will remain ungodly cold. Upper parts of the Great Plains region will stay in winter mode, and that little winter mode can affect and move in and make Easter night cold and frigid as clouds will be sprinkled in most of the U.S. Cold will stay, though. It'll be affecting temperatures well into Monday night, and some areas will be covered in clouds. Florida and the Southwest region will still be quite warm. The kids will be going back to school tomorrow. That's for certain this week. We're done with spring break, and now you guys, whoever's in school or college, you all have to deal with at least 2 to 3 months left of fucking school left. Up until summer break. Yeah. Tuesday, though, certain areas of the Ohio region and the New England states will see rain in the forecast. Some might be severe, might bring about some lightning. It'll last about until Wednesday. But we don't know if these will be severe or not. But the news desk will be updated with storm protection outlooks on every day, early morning, whenever possible, because he just likes that. Are you sure it was an expiration date to get the strike removed, or else it was permanent? It was an expiration. The strike expired on March 31st, but I still don't have I'm still probably not allowed to live stream or host events or whatever. I may have to look into it. Something said that once an issue has been resolved, the live stream ability will not be available to you for within 90 days. But I don't know. It doesn't say. When I go to the streaming page, it says I am not allowed to stream or whatever. But the events page sure did. But I don't use the events page. I use that streams page. I don't know. Maybe something might happen within the next couple of hours. Who knows? It'll be a pain in the ass. How do you drink? While I open up another page in another script. Because programming notes and shit. Yeah. And I also got a script from last night as well as something developing overnight. This will be good. Alright, let's get through some programming notes and then I'll redo the script from last night because I wrote it. And some notes here as well. Because, yeah. Yeah, a programming note. There are changes to the schedule, as if you fucking missed out on an obviously 16-minute stream Thursday and didn't even visit Friday or Saturday. I know somebody might have done it, but yeah, anyways, thanks to a bunch of people who rather play Dungeons and Dragons than to sit with the fat-ass Molly and have to put up with her bullshit and the lack of doors, apparently, that fucking make people come in and fucking make her drag the show on longer. People rather play D&D to deal with her. Unfortunately, this is bumming Molly out, so she decided that for now, until things go to a summer schedule or whatever, she's reintroduced us to a show that she had on the side that brought her back to her roots when she initially tried to do Radio Molly. She wanted to do like a live podcast of sex and romance and stuff, and she was influenced by Frasier and a radio show called Pillow Talk with Alan Almond, which came out of Detroit. And she was so influenced by this, she ended up making a sideshow when things ended up changing up and we ended up having the chaotic Radio Molly play now. She ended up doing a little bit of a side thing that was around for a bit. I didn't know if she continued it or not, but she is now bringing it to the mainstream. Late Night Talks, Late Night Hearts. She pretty much brought it up instead of doing it for the side, on the side, late night, whenever she feels like it. She's now doing it in place of the Friday show, because people would rather play D&D instead of deal with her on Friday nights. Yeah. Also, we have discontinued Strange Talks from Behind the Microphone because Kiva's no longer interested in that shit anymore. Not only that, we're so fucking public. What else is there to say? Also, due to real life obligations, aka they have fucking jobs, Dig Duke and Sharpweed Strings are moved up. They're still Tuesdays and Thursdays, but they're now earlier, afternoons around 5 p.m. Eastern Time. Check with your time zones and converters and all that shit. Also, tonight I'm going to be trying to do this. It'll probably be on the All channel. I'm going to be trying to... Well, I better set my alarm then. I'm going to be trying to do a few streams reading a Psychotic Sonata fan fiction. No joke, no April Fool's prank. Touch the douchebags, I'd be pissed about that too. Yeah, anyway. I'm going to be doing a series of streams to read a Sonata Grimdark fanfiction while also still trying to raise money and, well, get some reading commissions, or at least some simple requests to pay for BronyCon. BronyCon is going to be happening a little early this year. It'll be happening on the last weekend of July, 27th through the 29th, I believe. And I'm raising $800 to make sure that I appear at BronyCon. And hopefully this will be the last time I've been asked to come to BronyCon because my friends keep fucking missing me. Yeah, if you want to donate, the PayPal's on my channel. Hang on, let me. The link ended up bugging out a bit. Unfortunately, it's on my other computer, so I can't really copy and paste it onto here without opening up a browser and shit like that. But yeah, I'm gonna try for BronyCon. Maybe might be my last time. I don't know. Fucking it's tiresome doing it because this shit ain't cheap. And now that it's earlier than usual, now I have a crunch. Because it's right now it's April. We got May, we got June, and we got most of July. We got there's almost 4 months left of this to deal with. How much have you left? Currently right now, the donation drive stands at $210. We have less than $600 to go. If you want to donate, if you want to try and just say, hey, I'm throwing money at you, do this. Something with it, something pretty easy, hopefully, maybe. I don't know. Want to throw money at me and tell me to do shit? You can hit up paypal.me/mindless Gonzo. And you can just ignore my real name. It's a fucking lame ass name. Send whatever you want. Please be it above $10 because PayPal is a stickler. If it's a single digit number, they induce a fee, and since I am an unregistered PayPal user, fuck, I can't accept it. So please be it above $10. That way they don't fucking induce a fee. That's all I ask. Anything above $10. That's about it. All you gotta do is hit up paypal.me/mindless Gonzo. Donate above $10. It doesn't have to be a donation. Like I said, you could just say, hey, Gonzo, I sent you money. Do this. I'll probably... Ever been to BronyCon? What's it like? Crowded, and since it's in Baltimore during the summer, hot as fuck. Outside at least. Inside it's moderate. It's crowded. There's cosplay, there's panels, there's activities, there's a marketplace where you could buy merchandise. You get to meet some interesting people, even those who contributed to fandom and shit. Yeah. So yeah, I have less than $600 left to deal with, and I have 4 months to deal with this. while also trying to juggle trying to get a gaming computer up and running with my own cash so that I don't look like I'm a sleaze bag. Haven't had any donations, but then again, I haven't done much of anything to try to promote it since March 2nd. There we go. But yeah, we got to deal with it in like 4 months. Maybe after I'm done dealing with my computer, maybe I'll be able to have money left and whatever checks I get. Who knows? But yeah, all you gotta do is hit up paypal.me/mindlessgonzo. Donate at least something above $10 so that way they don't do like, oh, I'm sorry, we need to induce a fee about this, but since you're not a registered user, you have to either have a bank account that we can leech money off of, or you have to sign up for PayPal credit, which we will bill you. Nah, I'm not going to let that happen. And if you don't want to be just donating, you could just tell me, hey, I sent you money, do this, and that's pretty much fine. Alright. So yeah. Fucking Friday night, Molly did her first ever public fucking late night talks, late night hearts, talking about, well, I only listened to about a certain degree, and she ended up going on tangents about the weird dating websites. Like, I bet she probably talked about Brony Date or Brony Mate, FarmersOnly.com, fucking WhitePeopleOnly.com, or WhereWhitePeopleMeet.com, or I think at one point she talked about Goss until I stopped listening, but yeah. And then came last night's show, where I ended up I had a script read up, but I wasn't in the mood to come on, so I essentially just gave Lucker my script and he read it off of it, and I thought I had some amusing points to it, so yeah. If you missed it, I'll read it off to you. I still have the fucking text file. So yeah. We start off in entertainment news. Several shows on television and Netflix will be concluding this year. Specifically especially one associated with a scandal of its own. Yeah. Right now, I need to finish all my bean burrito. Not bean burrito, but breakfast burrito. It's starting to get cold. And if it gets cold, it gets yucky, and then I feel gross and don't want to eat it. She did talk about Brony Date and Farmers Only. Oh, she did, huh? I wonder what else she talked about, because those are the only ones that I thought were kind of weird. I think she talked about something about goth dating. Let's see. Oh, okay. Oh. Huh. Hang on, while I finish this burrito, I'll just run a quick commercial. Pause this music here. Just play a commercial for right now. Give me a minute.
Northern Tool and Equipment.
My girlfriend has given me a pet name.
I'm afraid to ask.
Snuggle Muffin.
No, it isn't.
And she uses it in public.
Okay, so give your girlfriend a pet name she'll hate, like Thunder Chunky.
I couldn't do that.
I see. Too harsh for Snuggle Muffin. Okay. Drown her out with a 200-mile-per-hour cordless leaf blower.
Got it. Here she comes.
Hey, Snuggle Muffin. What are you doing, Snuggle?
Snuggle. I am so out of here.
Wait. Come back, Thunder Chunky.
There's no problem a little horsepower can't solve. Northern Tool and Equipment.
There we go. Clown dating, granny dating, STD dating. God, I need to go back and listen to that fucking show. And continue on listening to that show. I bet you're talking about some straight... fucking pet dating? Wait. Pets dating? Or people dating based on someone's pet? Because I fucking... it would be weird dating based on pets alone. Ugh. It'd be weird. But anyways, we're resuming my script that I read and that Lucker read out last night. Because not much has changed aside of one, though. Actually dating pets, IIRC. Oh. Actually dating pets. I ain't gonna fucking question this, I'm just gonna resume. Because fucking... not getting approval by your date's pet from what I heard. Well, once I'm done with this fucking thing, I'll just go and listen to the fucking show. Probably fall asleep to it. Assuming that Ian didn't get all scaramooshy. Fucking Molly. Her bedroom door is as wide open as her fucking legs. But yeah, anyway. We have entertainment news. Several shows in TV and Netflix are going to be concluding this year. Especially a certain one, thanks to a certain scandal. These are the ones that we do know and can confirm to have said to end this year. Like the Fox series New Girl, ending May 15th. That'll be next month. ABC Scandal, ending this month on the 19th. The originals are going to be planning to end this year. Date is yet to be announced. FX's The Americans on May 30th. The Middle plans to end on this year at ABC. No date yet, specifically. But she's not all that bad. Yeah. But she's not all bad. She's drawn that way. Where's it? Nashville is slated to end on July 26th. Freeform's The Fosters will end June 6th. Hulu's Casual on July 31st. Bravo's Girlfriend's Guide to Divorce. Netflix's House of Cards. FX's You're the Worst and BET's Being Mary Jane are planned to end this year. Especially House of Cards because they had to discontinue because of Kevin Spacey. Yeah. Shouldn't have touched that intern and tried to proclaim that being gay and get you a get out of jail free card. Fucknut. Also confirmed to be ending is the sci-fi franchise Sharknado. Their final movie, it's going to be this one, the 6th movie. It's going to be airing July 25th. Well, most of us don't watch TV, so no major loss. Not only that, Sharknado really is weird. Two airline pilots, our next story is, have traveling over Arizona claimed that they were passed by an unidentified flying object while flying at over 30,000 feet in the air. According to radio logs obtained by CBS Denver, released through the FAA, pilots of a Learjet operated by Phoenix Air and an American Airlines flight saw the object flying in the opposite direction of their planes on February 24th at 3:30 p.m. local time. Why is it making news? Well, they decided to wait a while. They wanted to investigate. Both pilots reported to air traffic controllers that when over their crafts, pilots couldn't determine if the unidentified object was hovering or actually flying, but the American Airlines pilot can be heard saying that the UFO had a big reflection and doubt it was one of the Google balloons that probably helps with GPS's, Google Maps, weather, shit like that. I don't know. I don't know Google Map. I don't know Google had balloons. All I know is they had Google automated cars. What was even more weird is that this incident ended up occurring about 500 miles from Roswell, where that infamous UFO crash from 1947 happened. The FAA has launched an investigation about this, but at this time cannot determine what the object was. Who wants some crime news? As much as attempted to be drinking to drown out those annoying kids that'll be running around all hopped up on Easter candy today, please don't. And if you do, don't hit on the Easter Bunny. Police in Mansfield, Ohio last week had to arrest a woman that was so wasted, she was whispering sweet lewd stuff in those fluffy bunny ears at an event in Richard Carousel Park last Sunday. Police identify her as 54-year-old LaDonna Hewitt, who was visibly drunk with slurred speech, beer breath, bloodshot eyes, and can't even stand up straight. She was arrested for public intoxication and for having the silly idea to fuck the Easter Bunny because ever since 2017, bestiality is against the law in Ohio. Not only that, it might have been, who knows, it might have been a pedophile that snuck under the radar. But don't hold me to that. I also wrote up updates on the cases of the Alton Sterling shooting and the Austin, Texas bomber. Baton Rouge Police Department announced the other day that the officer involved, Officer Blaine Salamoni, ended up being fired after an investigation. His partner in this whole shooting thing, when they ended up confronting Alton in July of 2016 in a confrontation gone deadly outside a convenience store where they ended up shooting him 6 fucking times dead. The cohort in that case has been suspended for a few days. He'll probably be back on the job tomorrow. The announcements came at a conference regarding the cops who ended up shooting Alton 6 times. Yeah. Sort of justice. Sort of. They're not even going to be charged at all. They're not even going to be charged. One guy got fucking fired. The other guy forced suspension for 3 days. No criminal charges. Also, in another press conference over the week, it finally ended up happening. Someone who was obviously doing terroristic things, the Austin, Texas bomber, is finally a domestic terrorist. He has been classified as a domestic terrorist by the ATF and Dallas police. The bombings done by Mark Anthony Condit over the past March, which lead to the two deaths of 2 African Americans and many injured. I believe one was of Latin descent. Ended up raising fears of hate crime in Austin. And when he was trailed by police, Mark Condit blew himself the fuck up. Pussy. They did find a confessional video of his on his cell phone, but it didn't bring up much motive. So, yeah, it's not much fucking going on there, but something. You got guys who got arrested, but it won't be charged for the Alton Sterling shooting, and a guy posthumously declared a domestic terrorist. Also, I was going to talk about this later on, but I might as well bring this up now. Okay. I'm going to hold off the script for a bit. I ended up hearing some articles, especially from the Sentinel in Florida, concerning the Parkland shooter, Nicholas Cruz. I don't fucking know why, but there's some fangirls that have been sending him letters, well, dozens of fan mail. I'm gonna risk opening up my fucking browser for this piece of shit. This is just... what were they thinking? Here's from the Sun Sentinel out of Florida. I'm gonna pull this up and it might interfere with the stream, so bear with me. I better turn on the music because this is going to be weird. This is going to be a hard pill to swallow, so I just turned back the music. Don't you dare fucking... It's going to auto-load a video, I just know it, so hold on a minute. Okay, maybe not. But there's teen girls, there's older women, there's older men even that are writing to Nicholas Cruz, sending photographs, probably nudes, tucked inside cute greeting cards, notebook papers, offering friendship and encouragement, which is just, that's fine and all, but they're also even donating money to his commissary account. I don't know. Some of the letters were obtained by the South Florida Sun Sentinel. I know this is strange because it's just like Charles Manson, the Mendez brothers, and Ted Bundy. They ended up having infatuations with these bad boys and all of that stuff. But some of this is fucking eerie. One Texas woman, according to the article, wrote, "I reserve the right to care about you. Out of sight but never out of mind." One letter was, "I'm 18 years old. I'm a senior in high school. When I saw your picture on the television, something attracted me to you." One complimented his eyes, freckles, and talked about how she ended up describing herself as being skinny with 44C cup boobs. We have a woman from Chicago who tossed in a bunch of fucking nudes. One person sent in Hello Kitty filters. There's like, it's this very, very strange thing happening with Nicholas Cruz. Some may be positive, I don't know. Some might see a little bit of some are falling in love with a guy who apparently killed a lot of kids because he was, I was told, bullied to death. I think that's the main initiative that prompted him to, like, or he was probably fulfilling that promise of the YouTube comment that the FBI fucking looked over. I don't know. I think he was either bullying or being isolated or having some sort of mental episode or something. I don't know. But yeah, it's eerie as hell. Like, a whole lot of nope. But yeah, I just wanted to get that out there because it's like, it's a bit disturbing. A little bit to me. Because it's like, oh yeah, you're fucking attracted to this. Well, here's the thing too. You're attracted to a guy that you didn't even know about until he pretty much was brought up on every fucking national media outlet. His face plastered fucking 24/7 as Anderson Cooper has to deal with people talking about him, and fucking Fox and friends probably just fucking laughing at this guy and all the debates that followed while fucking Ted Nugent and fucking Trump bashed us survivors that are advocating for lives and shit. Fucking before all that, you didn't even know about Nicholas Cruz. None of us did. Only people who would have known him before this event were the people who ended up having to interact with him at his fucking high school. And now he's on public television being plastered about, and you just think, oh, I'm gonna just go show him my tits. And fucking throw him money and wanting to date him and wanting to like praise him and shit. You decided to do that fucking thing now? Like, why? I don't know. Maybe I'm a cynical prick that doesn't get all the details. Something might have been missing. Who knows? Maybe I am missing something. Alright, how about I need to do the other story that I've written for Lugger last night, and then a new one that's currently in development. Coffee companies this last month in California are now mandated to carry a cancer warning label because of a chemical produced while beans roast, thanks to a lawsuit by a bunch of science assholes and a judge's ruling. The lawsuit that was written up for this was by the nonprofit group the Council for Education and Research on Toxics. This targeted several major coffee makers, including, for all fucking else, Starbucks. Companies with more than 10 employees, like fucking Starbucks, warning of their customers about the prevalence of carcinogenic and toxic chemicals in their products, as a claim that acrylamide, a chemical compound produced naturally in preparation of certain foods like roasting of coffee beans, is on the California state list of chemicals known to cause cancer or reproductive toxicity. Yeah, I can't even. Sorry, I can't English. That decision, though, is at odds because there's a large body of evidence that drinking coffee is safe, may even have health benefits like reducing the risk for some cancers. But they say this to every fucking thing over the past 40 years. A bunch of studies would come out and every fucking major news outlet would suck it up and say, hey, this makes you cancer. Breathing air makes you cancer. Fucking the only thing that I remember that doesn't cause cancer is a fucking chemical used in yoga pants. Some bullshit thing. It was covered on Have I Got News for You. Some substance found in yoga pants. So yeah, they got fucking being male, being female, fucking breathing oxygen, well, pure oxygen. Well, maybe pure oxygen, you know, those tanks where they hook you up if you're having trouble breathing, not getting enough air into your body and shit like that, like in elderly people. You know, the elderly people that carry the tanks around and shit. And fucking beans and eggs and shit like that. They say a lot of things causes cancer. So fuck it. Radio Molly can just fucking, well, Radio Molly and anybody else who likes coffee, like, I think, I think Scarlet Rose enjoys coffee, but I can't remember for the life of me. Fuck it. Just, we're gonna enjoy our, well, maybe say, hello, safe space is in terms of fucking social justice warriors. That is cancer. Hello. But yeah. Fucking, they say a lot of the same shit. Oh, this has health benefits, but it causes cancer. So fuck it. Let's just drink coffee. We'll drink wine. We'll eat beans. We'll fucking wear yoga pants and shit like that. And just fuck it. These scientists are fucking bored. They're not curing AIDS. They're doing nonsensical bullshit. Well, some of them are doing nothing. We got scientists that are looking into this next thing. Because this has been developing. It's been developing overnight too. Hopefully, though, we have a person on in our community who loves this kind of shit. Helios. He goes by Helios. He's probably going to find out that there's an update or not. But for now, there's a Chinese space lab that is plummeting back into Earth, probably within the next 20. It may be happening tonight. It'll probably burn up in the atmosphere, possibly tonight. It's a 40-foot long little space lab called Tiangong 1, or Heavenly Palace as they call it. It's expected to re-enter the Earth's atmosphere probably tonight, Monday morning, U.S. Eastern. According to some late updates of the European Space Agency and the China Manned Space Engineering Office. This was launched in September 2011 as a prototype for China's ultimate space goal, having a permanent space station that can be launched in the next 4 years. But the Chinese government ended up fucking telling United Nations in May in 2017, we lost control of it. They ended up saying it, quote, ceased function. And not just recently. Fucking March 2016, 2 years ago. No explanation. Nothing. We're dealing with a space object the size of a fucking bus, 9 US tons heavy, and it's hurling towards Earth. But scientists have said that the likeliness of being hit by any fallen debris is very, very tiny. 1 in 1 trillion. It'll probably be burned up before it will even reach you. It'll just be burned up in an atmosphere. It'll be what scientists will describe. It'll be just a series of fireballs as everything just burns up. Poof. So yeah, that'll be the thing that'll be happening in the news desk. We will be keeping track of this thing. Especially Helios. He loves this kind of stuff. The only thing I also like to talk about is that some of the far right are a little bit upset too with some things. And a lot of people on the left are upset with things too, for 2 different reasons. One is that Merriam-Webster, the people have found this out as well as I have last night, because it came from a far right site, but it checked out. I had to make sure I checked it out, because it's nice to make sure that they're not exaggerating things. Merriam-Webster changed up the definition of the assault rifle. The meaning of the assault rifle. Initially, there's an archive page that was archived. It was archived June 13, 2016. Last year. And this was way before the Parkland shootings. They think that this changed up after the Parkland shootings. It initially meant, by the simple definition, a gun that can shoot many bullets quickly and that is designed for use by the military. The full definition being any various automatic or semi-automatic rifles with large capacity magazines designed for military use. Now, some of the right-wingers and the gun lovers, I don't know what they were doing on Merriam-Webster, but they ended up finding it out that it got changed up recently. And it now says any of various intermediate range magazine fed military rifles like the AK-47 that can be set for automatic or semi-automatic fire, also a rifle that resembles a military assault rifle but is designed to allow only semi-automatic fire. People have noticed that the definition has changed. Some people are a little bit upset about this. Like they saying Merriam-Webster's is a fucking left-leaning little prick. And then there's the left. They're a little bit uneasy. And so am I, because do you want to fucking speaking of stream, what's the best YouTube alternative? YouTube, BitChute, D2, something completely else like Pornhub. Oh, don't get me started about that. I'm gonna turn this down because I want you guys to hear something that is eerie. Now, people have brought up Sinclair Broadcasting, which is the right-leaning, very right-leaning media company that owns more local stations than anybody within the nation. And them being right-leaning means that they can try and play victim, or some people say, and they could also pretty much put out the same kind of the bullshit that people of the right will be willing to accept and all that shit. And it is so fucking evident that people have caught on. But Sinclair Broadcasting ended up shooting themselves in the foot a little bit, sending out one script for every local station that Sinclair Broadcasting owns. One script for many fucking stations. And they all recited this at the same time. And they've been issuing this shit. And it was clear that it was like using the fake news media that Trump always uses to consistent bullshit, and on the other hand, tactics that many of the major news networks use. They went along with the fake news bullshit, and they even used something that I thought it was a little bit underhanded. They used the thing that fake news was a threat to democracy. I'm gonna fucking put this up because this bears watching. Do you have to just watch this shit to fucking believe it?
Hi, I'm Fox San Antonio's Jessica Headley.
And I'm Ryan Wolf.
Our greatest responsibility is to serve our
Treasure Valley communities,
the El Paso, Las Cruces communities, Eastern Iowa communities,
Mid-Michigan communities.
We are extremely proud of the quality, balanced journalism that CBS 4 News produces.
But
we are concerned about troubling and irresponsible, one-sided news stories plaguing our country.
Plaguing our country.
The sharing of biased and false news has become all too common on social media. More alarming, some media outlets publish these same fake stories without checking facts first.
The sharing of biased and false
news has become all too common on social media.
More alarming, some media outlets publish these same fake stories without checking facts first.
Unfortunately, some members of the media use their platforms to push their own personal bias and agenda to control exactly what people think. And this is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
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 Oh, hold on.
This is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
This is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
See that kind of fucking shit? Not much of a variation. They just recited this fucking thing and they didn't even fucking question it. Little areas, and there are various communities. It is fucking eerie. This isn't even fucking new, and this isn't even just localized to Sinclair Broadcasting. Conan O'Brien at one point told us that most journalists these days are fucking unimaginative and recite the same fucking opening line when they pretty much bring up anything different. Not even politics even there. For example, at one point, they brought up many local news stations bringing up something about ice cream, and they decided to open up with ice cream, you scream, you know the rest. Literally a ton of news stations went with ice cream, you scream, you know the rest. It is fucking eerie of this shit to be happening. And it's even more scary if they have a political agenda. Everything to gain, nothing to lose, like Sinclair Broadcasting. This has been discussed. I highly recommend you look up Sinclair Broadcasting from Last News Tonight with John Oliver. He brings up some interesting, eerie points about this shit. It's fucking eerie, like a hive mind or something. Yeah, well, our internment has a good idea with it, so I'm going along with that. And DC Sensei on the Twitch says every person who reads the script can no longer call themselves journalists or newscasters. Well, I have to rely on a script myself, but nobody else does the script except for me. I make sure I write up the script myself. It's just being, even though this is the kind of thing that I just do for just and giggles for Radio Molly, it's fucking unsettling to see this kind of bullshit happening. And all perpetrated by a company that is similar in a sense to Fox News. And being very, very blatant with this kind of bullshit. It's unsettling. Shit happening, and it's just you can't even describe this fucking thing. And here's the fucking thing. They ended up, Sinclair Broadcasting Group had to force this shit. This is supposed to be an attempt to undermine the non-Sinclair stations, airing this fake news narrative, trying to undermine individual stations that are that are owned by a local company or something else altogether. Some of these Sinclair broadcasting stations, I only know of one, but I can't remember off the top of my head which one. They know about Sinclair shit, but to comply with them, they air these Sinclair broadcasting segments that were done by the company in the wee hours of the morning. In fact, I got in a hold of one of them talking about snowflakes, safe spaces, and that it was pretty much just a guy, an editorial done by a guy in Sinclair Broadcasting that pretty much talked down a bunch of college students who were pretty much just, it was just an overall attack on these things. The idea of safe spaces and the sad corruption of using safe space to black out conversations from the opposite team, or being so insecure or afraid of the real world that college is a silly little place to do that kind of phase or do that kind of lifestyle or whatever. Talking on you down like you're that disappointed father that is looking down on you because you've been doing well, but you had a little bit of a slip, and you ended up getting an A-, and he's talking to you down like you're a piece of shit that shouldn't even be born, shit like that. Sinclair Broadcasting does this thing, and this isn't just a left or right issue, anyways. I know it's mostly about Sinclair Broadcasting Group and being a completely right-wing thing, but this is also a bipartisan thing too. It's no longer about facts. It's about fucking feelings and fucking opinions, influence and shit. It's about influencing other people to feel or think like you're in hypnosis, like you're a dumbass person that needs to be told what to do and shit. And they have subtle ways of making you doing that, even though you could be a smart person, but you're like easily influenced by this shit. And people know that you could be influenced by this shit because the average Joe may be dumb as shit, or maybe there are some average Joes that are smart people. They know this, but they can just do some subtle hints or be blatant about it and fucking get into your fucking mind, making you think things the way they wanted you to think or feel and shit like that. What's worse is Sinclair's trying to buy Tribune-owned stations. Probably will do this same shit that they're doing with the other company, with their own stations. The alt-normie. What? Hashtag alt-normie? I don't know, man. It's just fucking eerie. This is really fucked up now. That news... Fuck facts. Fuck integrity. Make you feel... They try to make you feel what they want you to feel, while fucking banking on it and shit. It's all sorts of fucked up. It really is. Yeah. This is kind of unsettling, especially for a morning show on Easter Sunday. Well, April Fool's Day too, but fuck, I'm gonna ignore that piece of shit. Better be careful though, that Slayer. It's not just fucking TV. We have the internet. And they can use the internet too. Newscasters, okay, some might not be as smart as they are, thinking that 4chan was a fucking guy instead of a board, a series of boards, but they know how to fucking do this. They know how to influence people. If Russia can do this fucking bullshit, the news organizations will too. Russia ended up doing this shit. We were already doing this shit, but Russia even did it better. It's really unsettling. Alright. April Fools. Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna take a break, and then I'm just gonna go down, get a soda, calm myself a little bit, and then I'll come back, take a 10-minute break, and we'll resume 16 after the hour. And I'll take questions, I'll see about calls, and maybe you got something to say, maybe you got something to contribute or want to talk about differently. I'll do it. Alright, I'll be on break for 10 minutes.
Northern Tool and Equipment.
My girlfriend has
Napa know-how.
The Napa guy knows not to judge a man by his car's multicolored paint job or absence of modern gadgetry. Who cares if it's technically old enough to vote and the windows are powered by the strength of your left arm? Your monthly payment is zero, and it'll stay that way. Because with over 500,000 parts and a little Napa know-how, you can keep anything on the road. She may not be pretty, but she's all yours. That's Napa know-how.
Napa know-how.
Operation Lifesaver presents a 60-second lesson in common sense. Deodorant is not a shower. It's wrong to feed a baby salsa. Don't wear a kilt on a windy day. Never ask a bride why she's wearing white. Don't keep mouthwash next to the antifreeze. Heave on hoe, not on heave. Don't sniff a green sausage. Close your mouth when you hang glide. Don't tap dance on the roof in an ice storm. Don't go swimming in leather pants. If you're in a parade, wave. Never eat a burrito before a road trip. Don't wear lace to a rodeo. One's a malt ball, one's a moth ball. Always walk with pie. Never practice nunchucks in a crowded room. Never leave a plant near the litter box. Don't buy sushi on sale. Flowers with thorns make lousy corsages. Don't put a knock-knock joke in a eulogy. Cherry chapstick doesn't taste as good as it smells. Always take your shirt off before you iron it. Do I look fat? The answer is no. And most importantly, never, ever, ever forget your common sense around railroad tracks. A train can come from any direction, on any track, at any time. A message from Operation Lifesaver. Visit commonsenseuseit.com.
Tired of the same old dank? Want something new to spice up your high? Want more bang for your beats? Well, come on down to Kiva's Kush. What up? I'm Kiva, owner of the Kiva's Kush Dispensary. Here we only grow the finest of products to suit your everyday needs. Here are some of the amazing things we have on sale today. Gorilla Glue, Purple Kush, Sunshine, Blue Bala, Forbidden Fruits, just to name a few. We are located near the great Princess's Castle. All hail the royal booty. If you have any questions, call us at 876-8675-309. That's 876-869-5309. So come on down to Kiva's Kush, because Kiva's Kush has got the right push.
In a rough world, smooth is always better. Compare the following two conversations and you'll see how smooth is better.
That dress? I don't know. Maybe it's the lighting or something, but it makes you look, well, not thin. Maybe horizontal stripes aren't for you. Yeah, it's probably the lighting.
Now compare that with smooth.
Darling, what does it matter what dress you wear? You are a designer beauty in an off-the-rack world. Your splendor supersedes any dress ever made. If a dress were to detract from your beauty, I would burn it and sue the designer for malpractice.
Wasn't that better? The same principle applies to beer. Smooth is better. And because it's cold filtered using only the finest ingredients, Michelob Golden Draft Light is exceptionally smooth. Or in other words,
Mick Golden Light. Really smooth beer. Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis, Missouri.
You check things all the time, like your email every 10 seconds, or your ex's Instagram. But what about checking something as important as your credit? Well, Discover makes it quick, easy, and best of all, free. Discover is now offering FICO credit scores to everyone for free, even if you're not a customer. And checking your score won't hurt your credit. We call it the Discover Credit Scorecard. And once you know your score, you should check to see if your current credit card is the best fit for you. Check your credit, compare your card. Go to discover.com/credit scorecard. Limitations apply.
This is the year of the Lark. The Lark is the car of the year. Look what's new for you from the Lark. It's here, it's here, it's here, it's here. It's a new convertible, seats 5 adults in style. It's so pert and perky, runs on pennies per mile.
The Lark by Studebaker, yours in 6 stunning styles for $60, including the new convertible and...
Look what else is new for you. It's here, it's here, it's here, it's here. It's a new Lark wagon with 4 convenient doors. And it's styled for fun and frolic, but it's built for chores.
Look at the Lark yourself. Learn how it's been proven by 750 million miles of owner use. Visit your Studebaker dealer and see how nothing has been spared to build quality into the Lark. Discover why it's the value car of the year.
The Lark is the car of the year.
For over 30 years, truckers have trusted Classic Truck Insurance for all their insurance needs. But truckers also need other tools in their business. Whether you need help finding a load, getting fuel discounts, helping to manage your miles traveled, or getting the right certifications needed, Classic Truck Insurance is always available to help. Call and get a friendly voice ready to assist you, whether you drive a big rig or your truck is for electrical work, plumbing, roofing, or various other trades. Classic Truck Insurance can insure them all. Visit ClassicTruckInsurance.com today. That's ClassicTruckInsurance.com.
Wow, it's a wonderful day. I can't wait to go outside and play with Button and Sweetie.
Boring! Hey kid, you want amazing pecs?
Huh?
Want to look cool for all the foxy ladies?
I don't...
Well, come on down to the Iron Gym. I'm Iron Will, and I'm the proud owner of the Iron Gym. The only gym that'll get you working hard and breaking a sweat. With our state-of-the-art exercise equipment, you'll be tested to your very limits. Need a drink? Well, we got you covered with my brand new Iron Will brand Iron Shake. It tastes absolutely great and does not contain steroids.
Warning, may contain steroids.
What do you think, kid?
I'm really confused.
So come on down to the Iron Gym if you have the guts, coward.
This is the sound of a nation becoming. The cry of tomorrow. A revolution, messy and miraculous.
I wanna be in the room where it happens, the room where it happens. I wanna be in the room where it happens, the room where it happens. I wanna be in the room where it happens. I've got to be.
This is the story of America then, told by America now.
We dream of a brand new start, but we dream in the dark for the most part. Dark as a tomb where it happens. I've got to be in the room where it happens. I've got to know where it happens. I've got to know.
This is for all of us. Hamilton, an American musical on Broadway. Be there when it happens.
Click, boom.
Despite recent declines, opioid prescribing remains high and varies as much as 6-fold across counties in the United States. Higher opioid prescribing puts patients at risk for addiction and overdose. Healthcare providers prescribe opioids only when benefits outweigh risks. Non-opioid options include acetaminophen, ibuprofen, and naproxen, as well as exercise therapy and cognitive behavioral therapy. For acute pain, prescribe opioids only for the number of days that pain is expected to be severe. 3 days or less is often enough. More than 7 days is rarely needed. Start with the lowest effective dose and reassess benefits and risks when considering dose increases. For more recommendations, see the CDC guideline for prescribing opioids for chronic pain. To learn more, visit cdc.gov/vital signs.
What if everything you ever wanted came in a rocket can? Power Thirst Rocket Edition! With all new flavors like banana, Fizzbitch, and gun! You've had the worst, now try the thirst! Quencher! Power Thirst. Side effects include glowing sweat. Use your sweaty body to fuel sweet rave parties. Power Thirst! Anything is possible! Beer blasting! The sport you'll invent because you'll be too energetic for normal sports. You'll feel like a fighter jet made of biceps! What about me and my blue collar? Juice Crazy! Turn that everyman into a Bevery-man! Bevery stands for beverage! We interrupt this advertisement to blow your mind! Power Thirst now comes in women! Now with preposterous amounts of testosterone! Preposterone! Think fast, douche fag! Power Thirst now comes in doves! Oh! Humpcatting! Similar to bear blasting! Oh Lord, why have you forsaken me? Cannon! When God gives you lemons, you find a new God! Power Thirst! Godberry! King of the juice! Unacceptable! Drink Power Thirst and you'll win at everything forever! You'll win at running, football, arson, weddings, and art! You'll even win at irony! Oh! Top score! Still unconvinced? Well, check out these testimonials from real Power Thirst drinkers! Boop.
400 babies!
Boop.
Boop. Power Thirst! It's really...
Boop. All right! Power Thirst! It's like crystal meth in a can! It's crystal meth in a can! Power Thirst is crystal meth! Warning, may contain anacornicova.
And we are live again. Thanks for the sticking around with that commercial break. I just got word from Dick Dude. He'll be joining us in a moment. And yeah, at least I'm not going to be alone for the rest of the show. Alright, I'll be taking some
Gonzo.
Oh, there you are. Fuck. Shit.
Sorry. I'm like on my phone and there's like a line, so.
Okay, you was wanting me to ask.
There's a line to go to this bathroom, so I gotta wait. But yeah, I'm still gonna be here. Hi.
Okay, you were wanting to ask me something and I thought it'd be better on the air. What was it you wanted to know?
Right. Yeah, what's up with this whole Kermit stuff? Like, why is Kermit our icon?
I think he bought us out, but I think it'll be temporarily. Because, well, I don't even like him. Nobody likes him.
Oh god, is Kermit actually taking my advice and trying to freaking take over the show?
Oh, fuck, is that what's happening?
I was only joking around when I told him that.
Ah, fuck. Well, we got some overthrowing to do after we're done with this.
Shit.
Well, probably after today is done. Let's let him think he wins. And then probably once night falls, we'll fucking deal with this shit.
It's okay. I'm gonna just throw I'm gonna throw Miss Piggy at him once I see him.
He's probably asleep and doesn't listen to this. Tells you how much he gives a shit.
Right. Yeah, good morning, Gonzo. I just woke up here a few minutes ago.
I've been dealing with this for about an hour. Recapped.
I'm sorry to hear that, man.
Yeah, I recapped some of the stories and went into a discussion about Mostly the there's been some eeriness going on in the left community and the right community, political wise.
Oh boy, is there more conflict going on? What's like
Some
what
more
happened?
eeriness. Merriam-Webster changed up the definition of the assault rifle, so the leftists are a little bit at odds with it, and the right has been a little bit of odds with the changing up of the definition, and the left is creeped the fuck out because of Sinclair Broadcasting issuing this script for all of the stations it owns, because Sinclair Broadcasting, not only is it right-leaning, but it's like the largest organization, the largest media organization that owns more local channels than other American companies that own local TV stations. Issuing this thing out where it's literally just one script, all done by a lot of America's local TV news stations, about fake news and shit, and how it's a threat to democracy and shit like that. Well,
Gonzo, I gotta go for just a second because
Okay.
the line moved. So
Okay.
I can go to the bathroom now. Be right back.
But it's pretty fucking eerie. All right, let's see if there's any sort of questions. If you just want to submit questions, you could do it through the chat. If not, you could do it through Radio Molly, AudioMollyReplies.tumblr.com, or the Twitter handle, Radio Molly Live, at Radio Molly Live. I've issued out the Discord group. If you want to do a voiced call through it, please be 18 or older and compliant to the rules. We will let you through.
You were about to say three-way call.
Yeah, I'm talking like accepting calls through Discord. Yeah, let's fucking get some questions going on, because fucking... If you got something to talk about, you're gonna go ahead and do it. I mean... Not that much happens in the fucking wee hours of the fucking morning. Start at 7, nothing happens. Start at 8, nothing happens. Start at 9, something happens. People waking up at around 9 o'clock. So much for that shit. The hell does Hannah say? Cannot tell. Can somebody translate that? Div Auditar. No idea what that means. Just to use my troubled mind, I just downed a can of Mountain Dew.
All right. I have returned.
So yeah, let's see if we can get some questions going on here.
So how are you, Mr. Gonzo?
A little bit creeped out,
This
but
morning.
fine. I'm alright though.
That's good.
Oh wait, I forgot. Hang on. Shit. I forgot this thing is fucking... I gotta do touchscreen because my keyboard is... No, never mind. I could probably fucking... Fuck it, I got a third computer. I don't need to put up with this shit.
Poor Gonzo.
Fuck it, I can only juggle like 3 keyboards for now. Because fucking... The the third one is one of those old ones that's like PS2 ones. Not for the PlayStation 2.
You have one of those?
Yeah, here's the thing. I ended up buying an old computer a few years ago that was off of my friend for like $300, but I can't do a thing about it because it's basically a lost cause. We're talking about
those things are old.
We're talking about a computer that I sadly paid $300 for, which is way too much for it because it's got Vista on it. And the monitor and probably the tower too are manufactured in 2008. 10 years ago, man.
I'm just surprised that it lasted this long without completely dying.
Fucking, it's only got like 2 gigs of RAM on this shit. So there's nothing we can do for that computer. Our friend Rustic, I ended up buying a computer off of him, but he only supplied the tower.
Oh, wait a minute. Rustic sells computers? What?
Yeah, he does. I bought one off of him. It was going to be for $325, but due to this little screw-up that happened, he ended up saying, forget the last payment, keep it. Because it ended up I ended up having to take it to the shop last week. And, what?
I'm like dropping shit. Sorry. Go ahead.
I had to take it to a local computer guy. A friend of mine ended up finding out about. Costed me $60, and it took a couple of hours because I ended up falling asleep and waking up with a call. I gave him my number and all that shit, and it was basically when Rustic ended up shipping me the computer. It was during February and March, and it was fucking cold. So, no, my luck, the cold, plus with, you know, how carriers often fly their shipments, the altitude and the cold and all that stuff, it zapped the CMOS battery dead. And
what the fuck?
There is a, I believe there's a CMOS battery, CMOS. And that battery pretty much was dead, so that's the reason why I didn't even want to turn on at all. So that took care of that. $60 just to fix that up, so cool. But the thing is, though, it was just a tower, no extra cores or anything like that. Thankfully, though, the power cord off the computer, off the old Windows Vista computer, fit into that sucker just fine. The monitor, this is an LCD monitor from 2008 by, what the fuck, AOC or something like that. It still works.
Sorry.
I ended up having to buy a converter for it because it was old. This thing's old. It's VGA cable. And the tower takes DVI or something like that. So yeah, I bought a little converter for that to work. And I had a spare mouse lying around, but it's wired USB and kind of jitters around a little bit. And this thing only takes USB on certain places. This tower. I got a USB keyboard, but I mainly bought it just for the touchscreen PC that I have that I also record TV off of. And right now, the other keyboard from that old computer with the PS2 type cable, it's currently not in use until I ended up finding out that there's a little bit of a converter for it to make it USB. So I'm waiting on that shipment. That costed me like $3-4. And I also have to waste 21 extra bucks to get a hold of speakers for this computer because it doesn't have speakers at all. The monitor doesn't even have speakers in it. It doesn't play sound. So yeah, fucking. Speaking of which, right now it's going to be just primary for gaming and whatever. Because my main issue with is my trusty laptop cannot last much longer with games being more and more demanding. It's a 2011 Toshiba satellite laptop. It's good and all, and it's got a lot of space, but the games are very demanding. And sooner or later, it's going to be impossible trying to run on these on a laptop and Windows 7 even. Fucking. So right now, I'm going to be working with this desktop PC. It's already got a video card in it, but I need to upgrade it a little bit so that way it'll be a little bit more smoother. Rustic recommended me this fucking expensive as fuck video card, but I remember Sarah, who plays Luna on some occasions, has a video card that's a lot less expensive that nobody's trying to snatch up to do their fucking Bitcoin mining, assholes. There's a there's a video card on there that I can moderately afford. That's roughly $80, maybe more.
By the way, nice duct tape you got there.
What?
I said nice duct tape. You have over the Radio Molly icon. Nice, man.
Okay.
But yeah, like, if Rustic is like upward, I would love to buy a computer from him. If he still does it, though. I'm not sure if he still does. Because you said, what? When? Hello? Gonzo?
Hang on a minute. Yeah, shit.
Oh my god.
What happened?
The sexy subjects role was changed to tadpole.
That's the damning thing that I also learned about as well. I was trying to tag sexy subjects, but I was like, wait, why can't I do that? Why is it not showing up? Did they fuck around with the fucking... Then I ended up looking at it, I ended up like finding out. Fucking hell. Inconvenience me some fucking more, why don't you? Fucking Christ.
I'm sorry for laughing at your misery, Gonzo, but it's so damn funny.
Fuck, I think somebody messed around with the fucking Twitter. I'm not getting anything.
Oh,
Unless I'm typing in there wrong. The shit? Ah, Kermit, you fucking asshole!
What'd he do?
He took over the fucking Twitter account! Radio Kermit Media!
I'm finding this too damn funny.
You fucking little shit. I think I know some French people who will enjoy your fucking legs.
and I know a certain piggy that's been dying to talk to you, Kermit.
Can my fucking... Can this shit get even worse?
No, I didn't say Kermit. You said Kermit!
Can this fucking thing get any worse? Fucking first... Molly keeps up with this cryptic shit. Something about sending out codes and strange fucking videos, and one of them translates something about Stardust City or something like that.
Stardust City?
Fucking, I don't fucking know.
fuck is Stardust City?
Fucking this woman is this woman and her fucking life. This should be the end of me. I swear to God.
Gonzo, calm down, buddy. It's okay. Okay.
Christ.
It's okay. It's okay. You know for a fact that it's all gonna be resolved. It's
Wait, run that by me again?
I said you know for the fact that it's going to be resolved. It's okay. It's okay. We always find a way to figure it out.
Okay. Shit, I left a fucking hell.
I got a morning stuffy nip, so if you hear me sniffing, that's why. I'm gonna be looking at the
Okay.
In case anybody asks any questions.
Fucking, let's see shit.
Which YouTube? Because there's two. On the top it says YouTube, and it's a YouTube gaming link. There's another YouTube link.
I just.
Oh wait, no. Oh no, wait, no. Never mind. That was just.
Don't ask.
Never mind.
All right, Death Slayer. Let's see. Not really a question of what the fuck. There's a new challenge out there, teens snorting condoms. You hear about this shit? No, I don't think so.
Oh my god.
I don't think I've heard it. Probably just some fake thing. Probably some fucking fake thing that that either the local news or Inside Edition found out. That probably just some isolated videos from 2010 up until now.
Let me just take a wild shot in the dark on what the condom challenge is. You put more and more condoms on whatever part of your body that's not supposed to be there until you can't do it anymore. Basically. That's what my guess is, because that's what you had to do with the freaking fake semen shit, and oh my god, it was bad.
Snorting condoms, shit like that.
Snorting condoms.
That's what I meant to say. Teen snorting condoms. I don't think I've heard about that trend, but there are better uses of that condom, like say making sure you are not allowed to reproduce. Yeah, just layer that fucking little Johnson up so that way you're not allowed to make any more kids with your stupidity.
Hey, Dad.
Yes, Billy.
How was I born?
You were born through a condom challenge. You were a mistake.
Oh.
What did I click back to? Fucking ask fucking Death Slayer on the Twitch. You throw up a fucking weird ass question.
Well, if you're here, man, tell us what it means. That was my shot in the dark. Start wrapping yourself up with condoms.
Wrap your little Johnson over the condom. That way, hell, put several condoms on your Johnson. That way you can fuck all you want, but no more people that will share the same genetic stupidity as you.
Sorry.
Fucking. Anyway. Got any more questions, guys? Fucking.
Any questions? Tumblr, Twitter? I'm not sure if Gonzo has access to the voicemail.
I don't have SpeakPipe access, so.
Hang on a sec. I gotta unplug my headphone real quick. I plugged it into the wrong place.
Go ahead.
There's 2 headphone jacks on my computer, and the one in the front, for some reason, doesn't work. Only the left ear works, but when I plug it into the back, both ears work perfectly fine.
You may have to check the wiring on. You may have to check the internal wiring of that particular input.
It's nothing too important because I have like better headphones that's not like the normal headphone jack. So I have other ones.
Yeah.
It's all
Excuse me,
good.
chain snorting.
But you are right though. I will go and check up on that later.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to to make sure all's well.
Yeah. Okay, so in the Twitch you have 3 people watching.
Total 11. I got the restream chat up.
Oh, okay. Hey Gonzo.
Yeah.
How mad would you be if I started to fluff your hair?
Why would you want to fluff my hair?
What would you say?
Why would you?
'Cause it's fluffy. He's so puffy. Poof, poof.
Okay.
Okay, Yukog Nos says, I assume you guys don't have access to Molly's Gmail, do you?
I think I do. Cause the fucking dumb bitch shares fucking same passwords on some of her accounts. Lucky guesses.
By the way,
what is it?
By the way, nice little icon there at the bottom right.
Ricky did it up.
Oh yeah. I think he made me one too. He made me like a bright yellow one.
Alright, let me check the email. Oh, why Ukognos Takeuchi is asking about it.
You said that entire name?
On a whim on how to pronounce it. I'm not good with most foreign names.
It sounded like you nailed it. You sound like you didn't have a problem with that at all. I think for a second I'm like, Yukognos Takushi. Like, that was
Takeuchi or something like that. I watched a lot of anime, but then standalone, like, weird names.
Yeah. Oh, Gonzo, I wanted to tell you and the people on the stream, this Tuesday coming up, I have a slight, but it's still a chance. I take chances whenever I can get them. This Tuesday coming up, before the show, I'm actually going to be getting Dragon Ball Fighter Z, the new Dragon Ball Z game. It's in the style of Street Fighter, but it's with Dragon Ball characters, basically, to put it shortly. It's made by the same people who made Street Fighter, actually.
Shit. And maybe I am glad to open up Molly's email account. There's 2 copyright strikes. Well, claims.
Oh, there's a lot more than that.
Yeah.
There's a lot more than that if you go to the...
There's a copyright claim, but I'm hoping it's not strikes. Maybe I'll check it later
No, they're
on.
all... I already checked, Gonzo, don't worry. They're all just claims. None of them are strikes.
Yeah. Because sometimes claims fucking turn into strikes when you're least expected. Like fucking hell. One point I was just having a claim. I just had like a claim on some of the songs used in my dubs. One of them was a pretty popular song that I thought would have been the unofficial theme for Little Miss Rarity. A song by the Colts by this called Sweet Soul Sister. Much to my surprise, last year, fucking all of a sudden, I got notifications saying, we have to mute your audio because of the use of this song. I was like, well, fuck.
Gonzo, we have AA running the wait here.
I'm gonna finish up my thought and then we'll put in Aaron.
Okay. Oh, Aaron,
Fucking,
sorry.
they ended up muting the audio just out of the blue, and Little Miss Rarity has been up for years. And this is like a little bit of a shock to me because, like, oh fuck, now I gotta fucking back it up. And this was before VidMe was, before VidMe ended up getting shut down. Now I gotta find another place to put up those fucking things.
But yes, about the Fighter Z game, can I say that really quick?
Yeah.
Okay. The developers are Arc System Works. The publisher is Bandai Namco Entertainment, and they made a game called Dragon Ball Fighter Z. If you guys don't know, Bandai Namco are the people who made Street Fighter and other great titles. So that's why I'm pretty excited to get this game, because I've always been a fan of Street Fighter.
Well, hopefully things will go good. I mean, everybody was hyped.
Yeah, and apparently, I'm not sure if this is true or not, but apparently the PC Online is dead. But I don't believe that, considering the fact that I literally, for the past month, have been watching YouTubers and Twitch streamers playing that game on the PC and getting people to join. Like, I don't think it's truly dead.
Maybe it might be a glitch. Who knows? Alright, let's take a call. Time for Aaron to come in.
Alright.
Just gonna drag his ass in here. Hello, Aaron. You're live. What brings you on here?
I was just wondering, could I help overthrow Kermit?
Wait, what?
Could he help
he took over the whole
Kermit?
Discord and Twitter and all that stuff.
Tonight. Probably. Hopefully the cast will be online, so that way, fucking we'll all surprise them instead of one person rising up against Kermit. Kermit's a fucking nuisance, and it's kind of a tough one to deal with by oneself.
I mean, Gonzo, if you want, I could always grab Shitty Savage back from his cave, because he's still hibernating.
We'll use it as a last resort.
Okay.
We'll use that as a
hibernating
last
for
resort.
the entire winter, so.
That was pretty much all I wanted to ask you.
Alright, Aaron.
Fair enough.
Alright, I'm bar.
Yeah, I'll toss you to the bar for now.
Okay.
There you go.
Alright. Bandai Namco equals Crapcom now.
Crapcom. Hold up. Now, hold on. Just because Bandai Namco had some bad experiences in the past doesn't mean that this Fighter Z game is going to be terrible. Like I've seen gameplay and I've seen the story behind it. It's actually really good. I haven't spoiled the entire story for myself because I want to play it. But the only parts that I do know, and basically everybody else knows, is that there's a new character, her name's Android 21, and she's trying to eat everybody on the planet. You gotta stop.
Yeah, there's a lot of fucking fan art made about that shit.
Oh yeah, not even a few weeks when the game started, there was already Android 21 models, Android 21 pictures, and oh my god,
Android 21 pinups and not safe for work content. Boy, it was a fucking fun experience going through Tumblr. Not one day has passed where I didn't get an Android 21 picture.
Let's just hope Molly doesn't.
She's probably not as interested in Dragon Ball Z anyway.
That's not what I mean. I meant the Android 21 chick. Let's just hope she doesn't meet her.
Well, as long as there's no interdimensional bullshit.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Plus, I don't know how she would get here anyway.
Yeah, let's not figure that out.
Yeah.
That's beyond me anyway.
I would rather not be turned into a croissant. Like.
Yeah, fucking.
Or a cupcake or anything sweet for that matter.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I would just be a banana split if she were to turn me into anything. Because she turns people into any type of sweet or a sweet dessert. So So what do you think
Android
you-
21 is MILF material for sure, says Diamond Heart on the YouTube.
There's no lying about that.
No lying. Can't really say how I know of it, but...
FBI open.
Where'd you get that shit? Oh, now it showed up on my end.
You cognize. Okay, but yeah, this is the reason why he said that, because there was a screenshot that somebody took, and it was actual in-game dialogue. She literally says, "I may have the appearance of a woman, but I'm not even at the age of 21 yet."
I'm not, something about not even. She's only 2 years old.
Yeah.
But then again, if that was in that pink form, or what was it, the Majin form?
Yeah, that's her actual and good form. Like apparently she's being possessed by some shit. I don't know.
Right, and the human-looking form, she claims to have memories of being a mother, I believe, or
10 years old. She's 10.
Yeah, people are like, she's fucking jailbait material, but I keep bringing up the fucking case of my life as a teenage robot. Age means nothing when you're just a creation. You're not really a human, especially when you're just a fucking.
Age when you're a robot. Like, no offense to the robots out there.
Yeah,
because
Jenny was only a few. I don't know how old technically, how long she's been, at the robot thing. Like what, 3-4 years or something like that. But she was programmed and built and designed to be a teenager. I'm talking about Jenny from My Life as a Teenage Robot or something like that.
Yeah. I remember one of the episodes, she actually, they went into, like, somewhat of a full detailed story of her, like, childhood, quote-unquote. And she even had, like, robot diapers and shit as she was being developed more and more.
That got weird. I think I missed that episode, or maybe it's been blanked out of my head.
One of the two. No. It wasn't anything creepy though. It was actually a really adorable episode. It was really like heart warming.
Oh, emotional.
Yeah, emotional. It was really
right. Yeah, it's just I had to bring up that initial point because fucking age doesn't mean much if you're not really human.
But anyway,
sense of a machine.
She is a Majin, so
yeah, right. An android with an android Majin or something like that.
Okay, so I'm just gonna say this flat out. Since she isn't human, I don't think it really matters because I would count that as the whole dog years thing. Like a dog is 2 years old. But in human years, that's like 20 or some shit,
Right. Dogs age faster. Or something like that.
Unless if she ages, because, okay, Android 21, she has the appearance of an older woman, but she says that she's 10. So maybe she ages slower, but her body ages faster.
Or something like that. Maybe.
Something like that. A lot of people have made theories on how she looks so old, but she's only 10. But she is both Majin and not human. Like,
so, yeah.
Sorry, I got off track with what we were actually talking about.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say about Android 21. Anyway.
Fucking, I'm planning on ending this at 10 o'clock anyway, so.
Yeah, at 10 I gotta go take my medication anyway.
Might as well anyway, because not all the store. I want to go by the store and get some fucking tea, because I can only fit so much on in the fucking basket of a bicycle.
Wow, I just noticed this. I made coffee, made myself a cup, brought it up. I never take a single sip of it, so I'm gonna take a sip now.
Might as well do that now. I mean, I recapped last night's news. Fucking. You ended up hearing about this too, right?
Which part?
coffee causes cancer.
How?
There's a chemical that is released when making coffee that the state of California recognizes as a substance that can cause cancer or reproductive issues.
Yeah, you're pulling an April Fool's joke on me because I'm drinking
No,
coffee.
this was a study. It's an actual thing. I'm not fucking around because it was pretty much brought up in a lawsuit. Let me pull up the fucking script again. We found this about last week. Because this is not just something new. This was, where the fuck is it? This was brought up in a lawsuit that started in 2008 by the Council for Education and Research on Toxics. And they've pretty much sued a bunch of coffee places for violation of the Safe Drinking Water and Toxic Environment Act. It's been brought up to court, and it just has decided that coffee companies, pretty much in California, must put on a cancer warning label on their coffees because there's a chemical.
Oh, okay, so it's like a very specific coffee then that does this.
Well, general coffee, because there's a chemical compound called acrylamide, I believe, how to pronounce it.
I have no idea.
It's produced naturally in the preparation of certain foods like roasting coffee beans. That's on the list. That's on the state's list of chemicals to cause cancer. And pretty much, yeah, the judge ruled in favor of this council, and pretty much just the coffee companies must put on a label that says this contains a chemical compound recognized by the state of California as causing cancer. But then again, fucking, there are some large bodies of evidence that says drinking coffee is safe and can have some health benefits, like reducing the risk of certain cancers. But
it also has the risk of basically making it worse.
Hold on.
Sorry.
They say the same fucking bullshit for almost every goddamn thing on Earth over the past 40 years, except for some fucking substance found in yoga pants. I shit you not.
Fucking yoga pants?
A substance found in yoga pants cannot cause cancer. I think it's on my alt channel, and it came from a "Have I Got News for You" segment. Or maybe something like that. I'll probably have to look the fuck up. I know it came on an episode of "Have I Got News for You" with the host. The special guest host was David Tennant from Doctor Who. So I can easily pinpoint that fucking shit. Yeah, fucking coffee causes cancer, but it has health benefits. But they said the same thing for almost every fucking substance in the past 40 years, so fuck that shit. Why aren't you not drinking your coffee, Duke?
Just said.
Huh? Why aren't you drinking your coffee then? Oh shit, it's almost 10 o'clock. Fuck.
I don't want to drink my coffee now.
Just ignore the nutcases and drink it while I conclude this fucking show.
Okay, I'm enjoying my coffee then.
Yeah.
It's vanilla flavored, so.
Alright. I'm gonna call it quits for now because shit, not very many people have died, and I feel like I've already tapped out. And fuck, I need some tea. Maybe later on today. And I might as well need to rest up a bit because I'm gonna be reading Dark Sonata fanfics. So for now, I might as well say, have a good day. Hope you enjoy Easter. Hopefully you don't get pranked by an asshole that decided to be even bigger asshole than any other given day. And
you want to know what the biggest asshole is of all?
What?
Since today is both Easter and April Fool's Day, prank your friends' kids. Bring over an Easter basket that's just made out of cardboard, but see-through, and it looks like there's candy inside, but it's all just cardboard.
I'm gonna ignore that evil. So, anyways, hope you guys have a good Easter. I'm gonna be seeing you tonight. Dick Dick will be seeing you Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Sharpwing will be on 5 or 6 Eastern Time on Thursdays. Molly's reintroducing Late Night Talks, Late Night Hearts. Late Night Talks, Late Night Hearts. I'm fucking up on Fridays, and then we have the regular show on Saturday. There you go. That's pretty much going to be all for now, so I'm going to call it. Have a happy Easter. Don't fucking prank me.
Happy Easter.
I don't have enough of your shit.